think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Show an eight. Show an eight.
Watch the safety creep.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing is Wilson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against, but you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
This is Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it with Carson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During films. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Metcalf. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. 2nd and 20.
Check 56. Bring it.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
first down. It's Carson. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Hey, watch Sam.
Wilson going to throw for it.
You must get tired of seeing me.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Wilson. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This is DJ Reed returning. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, like...
And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 73 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. Flushed out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, man, watch the boot.
Play action, it's Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are in. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So that one will be accepted. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Carson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Being chased out left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
You must be dreaming.
Check 50, check 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Right 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
You ain't nothing!
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Reed. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Just keeping the play alive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Man left, man left.
3 down, 3 down. Shift, watch the shift.
One left, one left.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Kill.
18.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down, and they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Dancing to his left. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Mike's 54.
On first down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Jordan Brooks with it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
After the interception, here's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, alert, alert. 50.
Now it's Wilson.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
57.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
That's how we do it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Mike, 54.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Jam him, jam him. Guys, listen.
They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Carson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
It's coming this way. Here we go.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a throw here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Wilson will throw again. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Rashad Penny. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous. One. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Carson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
He's not going to get me.
On 3rd down, Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Wilson. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Gerald Everett, 76 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Here's Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Rip left, rip left.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to air one out. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Bandit.
Hey, watch Sam. Hey, alert. 54.
Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on two-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. Carson the first down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Oh, Wilson going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially solve. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
3 buzz.
One last shot for Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.